Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you are doing well wherever you are. I am on my way to my psych appointment right now. I couldn't take the diazepam any longer. I felt like it was making me angry. I don't know. It's about my time anyways to go visit her. I always get nervous at these things. I don't know why. Just getting out of the house, like, normally if I have to, like, get out of the car and conversate with someone, it's just not a good thing for me. I just rather not do it. But, on top of that, I am running on time right now, but depending on the traffic, it might be a little bit later. I finally got my new sunglasses. They were $6. So that was exciting. And so I got 2 pair. I got the other one for $1. Because I've been known to lose my glasses. But those green ones I kept for a really long time. So I figured I'd take you guys along with me, let you know what the doctor says in case it helps in some way. My symptoms are, I feel, more mixed episodes, starting to come closer and closer together. Like within the hour, 2 hours, multiple times a day, I feel like. I don't know if that's just me and my hormones or what, but it's been going on for a while now. I'd say, you know, about, I don't know, I'd have to go back and look at my videos, but about a month maybe? Month and a half. And I thought it was just one of those things like, oh, it'll just go away, but I honestly just don't know if the medicine's working. I almost feel like I'm back to square one. So she may either like up my dose, because at first it was working, but I gotta talk to her about the diazepam. It's just, every time I take it, I notice a pattern of depression and anger, and that can lead up to a day after, half a day after. It can lead up to a few days after. I've not been like down for a week, but the symptoms are worse. Like, the depression is worse, and I keep telling myself that, you know, it's okay, it's better, but I think I'm downplaying it a little bit, if I'm being honest. I just almost feel like a burden to my husband. You know, I have this vision board, and like, my life with him could not be any better in my eyes. Yes, there are definitely normal marriage things, but, you know, I feel like he is my true soulmate. And for me to want to walk away from something so great at times, because I feel like I'm a burden to him, and that he deserves happiness, like deserves to be more happy than what he is right now, just going back and forth, it's almost like a mindfuck game for him, and I don't want that, and I don't want that instilled in my son. So I almost feel like it would be better if I was alone, and I know that's not the case, but in certain times, like, it's almost like I'm being like he's almost married to 2 different people, and that's, I feel like it's not fair. I was diagnosed with this after we were married, and I've definitely changed a lot, and he's changed a lot too, so, you know, we both have our issues. But honestly, I cannot be more compatible with any human being, I feel like, than the one I have. And I'm so grateful that he is in my life. So why do I try to convince myself that I'm unhappy and I want something else at times when I know that's not true? And feeling like he deserves someone who can make him happy. And for the most part, when I'm normal or I'm hypo, I make him happy, but then I suffer the consequences of, you know, those things. So those are some of my symptoms that I'm feeling. Still not really wanting to go out in public, still like on edge with my PTSD. I feel like somebody's always watching me, always following me still, especially since I live out in the middle of nowhere and I'm like surrounded by woods. I have a gun, but you know, I just don't feel safe sometimes when I'm working. I'm the only one there. And, you know, you have, I lock the door. I'm safe about it. Like, I'm cautious, but at the same time, if I hear, like, the other day there was an icicle that dropped, it freaked me out. Just those little things. I'm doing good on time, so that's good. Just those little things are getting to me, and so I take the diazepam to calm down, and it works for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, you know, then I get tired, and then I'm fine, and then the next day I wake up and sometimes I'm fine and sometimes I'm just angry. I wake up angry. Or sometimes I wake up hypo and then something changes me when I'm angry. Like, I'm fine when I'm by myself, I feel like. So I feel like my husband is supportive, but at the same time I don't feel like he understands or gets it, and he really doesn't like to talk about it too much, really, because my definition of taking care of myself versus his definition of taking care of himself is 2 completely, totally different things, and I 100% back him up on how he wants to treat his body. If that's the way he sees fit for himself, then that's what I feel like he needs to do. But I've tried to fix it by myself. I have been talking about getting off of my meds, and I know with certainty now, after speaking to so many people, that's just not a good idea. So I'm trying to help myself before I go down into a slippery slope that I may do something I regret. The police are out today. And also, sometimes the only way I know how to express myself is through music. When I'm angry, I love to listen to that Papa Roach song. can't think of what it's called right now. When I'm more sad or all up in my feelings, I like to listen to country. When I'm normal, I like to listen to 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. 90s are my favorite. I like any of the 90s. Those are it for me. Country, rock, hip hop, all of it around the board. Except for the oldies. I like Otis Redding, and there's so many, guys. Troy had a video up. We all talked about different types of music that we liked, and I thought that was so fun. Yeah. So I'm getting a little, like, I'm getting closer to the place that I need to be, so I'm getting more and more anxious. So I'm gonna take you guys with me. Fuck it. I can't film inside there, obviously, but I just feel like sometimes when I go to these places, they think that the stigma, you know, bipolar, I'm crazy, and also that I'm making shit up, and I don't know why I feel that way. That may be normal, maybe not, I don't know. So those are a lot of symptoms to go through. I still want to take care of myself and stay on track, like mentally. When I'm good, and then I can set some goals and actually get things done. But the other times I can't. I'm almost here, guys. I'm gonna shut the camera off, have a moment to myself, and then I'll let you guys know how it went. Alright guys, so there's nothing new to report. Like, I legit just came back out. Kind of pissed because I get all worked up and she calls in sick. So I guess they called me, and I didn't get it. I don't know if I'm a little irritated at this point. But on the elevator, I almost felt like sad because I was taking it personally for some reason. I mean, people get sick, so it is what it is. But I had to get some groceries anyway, so I'll just do that. So there's nothing new to report. I hope I don't make any dumb decision until I can get back in there. I've got tomorrow, my son has his Valentine's Day party at school, so we'll see how that goes. And I just took one of those diazepams, half of one, before I went in there, just so I could go in there. So irritating, guys, so irritating. I wish, like, I could have been seen by somebody else or just talked to the nurse, but there's nothing that they can do. Their hands are tied, you know. It's all reliant on the doctor. And unfortunately, the doctors have such a high turnover rate for whatever reason. I don't know. Dealing with mentally ill patients maybe is part of the reason for that. I don't know. When I first started here, I had a lady that I really liked. She, like, genuinely cared about her patience and shit. Okay, it's good. My cup holder, I had to set it down there. And I drove off and forgot that I put it down there, but luckily it didn't spill. I really liked the first lady that I went to. You guys, I am so pissed. I'm upset. I'm irritated. Like, what if I didn't work from home and I had an 8 to 5 job? And I've had to reschedule before. Just makes me angry. Plus, I live like 30 minutes away, and this is not my day to go into town. So I'll be going into town probably, I don't know, Thursday, maybe? I don't know. Shit. Just so pissed off. But at least now I have extra time to go to Hy-Vee, because that's the only place they sell my herbal tea, coffee stuff. And right now it's 8:44 in the morning, so they probably shouldn't be too busy. I usually don't like going to Hy-Vee because there's the cafeteria that's in there, and there seems to be a lot of people that like to eat breakfast there. I'm getting a cold chill. This is the second one this morning. Anyways, I've really been selfish on this video, and I apologize about that. I do truly hope that you're having a good day. If you're not, know that you are not alone. If you're feeling angry, sadness, depression, whatever the case may be, I'm right there with you. This is the point though where you don't know if it's gonna go like worse or if it's gonna get better. Or if it's going to be like it has been, where it's up and down all day, which is even more confusing for a spouse to have to deal with. I don't have too much to say, guys. I wanted to show you guys my son's Valentine's Day box, which I actually need to drop off at his school. I'll show you guys if I go to get to a stoplight real quick. I need to drop that off. So irritated. So here is his box that he made for Valentine's. Pretty cute. This weekend he sliced open his finger he was cleaning a knife, and he sliced open his finger. So he's pretty excited to show all of his friends, you know, about his battle wound. I guess boys get into that kind of thing. I don't know. But I'm gonna let you guys go, because if you are having a good day, I don't want to be a burden on your day, nor do I want to make it bad if it's going good. So that's what I got. nothing new to report. Of course. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Goodbye.